Good afternoon, everybody. This is the Culture Media Podcast. This is your boy Hot Rod, and I'm here with my co-host.
The Queen is here. Hey, everybody.
Y'all already know who the fuck I am.
You know the cartel.
I am the cartel.
And we have a very special guest today, the beautiful and lovely Miss Shannon Turner.
She introduced
I said,
herself.
oh, government name.
Exactly.
seriously, what I'm saying?
I cut that out. Yeah, who are you? Is that, who are you?
What you?
I'm Shannon.
Nice to meet you, Miss
She a
Shannon.
drug dealer.
Exactly. Moving weight.
AKA Baby Mama.
Exactly. Do you have any social media you want us to tag for you?
No.
If not, that's fine. I'm just putting that.
Free of the lady finest.
Hey.
She don't like
I'm
it.
trying to get my brother out there. So.
She don't like it.
So we have an interesting topic today, and
What should men change to do better for women? So we're gonna let y'all.
we didn't feel like dog piling on Sam, so we have another female on the show to back her up. Even though we can't dog pile, she know how to fight that. But
So if anything, what could we change to do better as a for y'all?
So let's try to. I know it's a wild topic. So do you mean like as in?
Yeah, in general.
Well, it's a lot of things that men can do. So it's like, do you mean like as in being head of household, as in chivalry? Because there's a lot of things that just is. I would say first how men talk to women. I feel like that would be a good start.
How do men talk to women?
I think we need to ask first, what kind of men do you prefer? Do you prefer more modern day men, or do you prefer more traditional men?
I'll let you start because I had that conversation several times.
It gotta be a mixture for me.
Okay,
So, what
Hold on,
about?
before you can get, are you single or are you taking?
it's complicated. All right, there we go.
Oh my bad. I just want to clarify before we get into it.
She on both
No,
sides.
I'm in a
of the fence.
relationship.
Okay, what kind of man you got? A traditional or what you call it?
Modern.
Modern.
Or mix, because a mix is.
It's kind of mixed.
There
It's
you go.
just a little bit of. I like a man that can lead,
There you go. An alpha male.
but also that let me have my way at the same time.
I feel. So Becky, you said well, how men talk to women. How
Yeah.
men talk to women?
Some men are just. I mean, I guess it works for them. It worked for them at some point, so that's why they do it. But like some men are real disrespectful when approaching a woman, and I guess to some women that's okay. Like prime example, where I work at, like if a guy comes in, they tend to gravitate towards me to help them because men like for women to help them. Like that's just a thing. Sex sells.
Oh my.
Ultimately, like sex sells. So cool, but it's like if you see me working with somebody else and you're like, excuse me, when you get a moment, can you help me? Okay, cool. When I finish, I got you. But there's this one guy that comes in and like he'll avidly see me working with somebody and he'll stand around, which already gets on my nerves because it's like, why you stand? Like, go ahead and acknowledge yourself so I can tell you that I'll get with you. Like, don't just kind of hover. So then when I am, like, literally the second I am done with that customer, and I'm kind of like just collecting everything else and getting ready, are you free? I was like, who are you talking to? Because it's like, it's the aggression. Like, why you got to be so aggressive? And I'll look and be like, can you give me a moment? And he's like, dang, you got an attitude. I said, you get what you give. Like, you giving me real hostile right now, I'm going to give you hostile back. Like, we ain't have to start off on this foot, but like to him, like, dang, Miss Lady, he ain't gotta be. And I said, why is it Miss Lady now? Why am I the one that's quote unquote the aggressor when you came to me about it? Like you came to
sound aggressive. Like when he comes in and he's waiting. If you're interacting with somebody else, he's probably just waiting because he doesn't want to be rude and interrupt you. And then when you start talking, he's like, "Oh well, are you done?"
No,
because
that's not how he said it.
I just said it might be a way to interpret.
No, that's not how he said it. Like literally, I'm collecting stuff like for the customer that I just helped because we actually walk people to the front of the store like as a courtesy. So it's like I'm gathering everything. They grab what they can grab, and I grab. You done yet? And it's like
I'm just getting context.
No, it ain't context. Look, I know exactly what it's a certain level of aggression where it's like, dang, sir, one, you don't know me. You need help from me. Why you gotta be so aggressive? Then when I'm aggressive back, I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
Why do y'all not like getting talked to at your own gas stations? So like.
So it really depends. For me, it depends.
Okay, I
Like,
probably gonna never see you again.
if I walk in a gas station and you sitting there playing the little lottery slot machine, I'm kind of already looking sideways because you ain't got nothing else better to do.
let's
Look,
say,
and that's cool. And if you like to do that, then you probably if you see somebody there, you have a common ground and be like, hey, what you don't want today? But for me, like I don't do that type of stuff. So
I mean,
if
like,
I'm going to buy a
what if I
drink,
see you going in? I'm going in too. I'll be like, hey, what's up, girl? Like, how you doing? Whatever. Like, what's the problem with that?
Yeah,
I know you, Courtney. So
I mean,
you
not
be
me.
cool as hell.
Like,
like a man sees you and he's interested in you.
I mean,
probably
so like, let's say,
They be hollering like, hey.
that's what get your attention. Y'all want that.
No.
Man might not ever see you again. Like, he got to come with everything he got because there's a good chance.
Female walk fast. Y'all walk fast ahead.
I can get so well.
I be up there. So I'll just get out of the car. I see you walking up. I'll be like, hey, girl, hey, what's up?
But one of the things for me, back to the question is, something a man can change for them to do better is being consistent.
What? Okay. What?
And when I say consistent, like
But how do we get to that point where I can be consistent?
you gotta build it.
Build it?
Yes, you gotta build it
Okay,
because
from the gas station to being consistent, how can I get up?
you better find on social media or some kind of.
Find on social media.
Yes,
And you know what?
See, that wouldn't work for somebody like Sam because she don't answer stuff
But
on
no,
social
to be
media.
honest, if somebody, cause one, I am in a relationship, so it won't work now. But if somebody were to ask me, like at a gas station, and like you look attractive, and I don't know what's going on, but if you ask me, hey, can I follow you on social media? I'm actually okay with that because social media isn't my phone number. Like it isn't something too terribly personal to me. And if you message me, I have the option to message you back.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. But most guys be like, what your number is? Like, sure, you're not getting my phone number. Like, I don't even know you like that. Like, they be going. Is that like you? I feel like that's too personal because you don't even know me. You trying to get to know me. You don't even know.
There's some guys out there keep your finger. Oh, she ain't married, so well, I probably should have shot.
Exactly, and that don't even that don't matter half the time.
Sure, don't matter to me.
But it's just more of I feel like if a guy asks for your social media, they kind of already know.
I know, right?
He gotta fight.
If you can't beat me, I ain't worried about that.
He shoot.
I mean, we do that too. I ain't about nobody I don't know, but still. If he want to shoot at me, I'll be like, you got it, brother, you got it.
So that's how I feel like how we can get from the gas station to consistency. It's all about your approach. Like all that yelling and screaming is too much. Because my thing is, if you getting out of your car and you see her like coming out of the store going to her car, like you gotta have screaming ain't gonna work. Like you gotta have like a unique approach. Like maybe you can't walk up to her. Like it gotta be something that you say that ain't, hey Miss Lady, hey. What big butt or something like that?
Why you ain't pump the gas anyway? You want to get my attention?
Now that is an attention grab. Like if you see a woman literally
What if the gas whistle me?
No, because what happens if I pump the gas? Like my boyfriend, let me get the gas out the car.
What if your gas whistle me? What if your gas whistle me? I'd be mad.
Why would that even happen?
Yeah, ain't what talking.
Gas anyway. That wouldn't even happen.
I think a lot of females need to understand that y'all are a lot more intimidating to approach than guys are. Like, especially, like, imagine if you out. Like, you specific.
You get approached.
You got 5 of your female friends and shit. I'm across the way. Let's say I'm at the bar and I'm by myself and I see you're attractive. There's you I want to talk to, and then the hurdles that are your friends. As soon as I start walking up and they see who I am, your friends gonna know who I'm looking at.
You should have just sent a drink first. Sending a drink is a communication that goes straight to that girl. And she's like, who sent this? And then
there's a lot of time when you would send a person a drink and they still won't say nothing to you.
See,
no,
that's some old school shit.
Not in this age though. In this age, if you sent a woman a drink in a club, she gonna ask who sent it, and then they gonna point to the guy down there, and that's when you smile or wave her over. And then boom, that's already a connection.
If I send you a drink and you out with your friends, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna ask who sent it, and then if they point to somebody and you look attractive, like, okay.
See, that's
about specific.
That's a problem right up.
Her friends are
look attractive. I'm walking to you. I'm like, hey, here you go. Find that girl.
My friends are not aggressive. I think a lot of times people get intimidated by women that's on their shit, so they feel like.
See, I ain't got no problem with that.
But I'm just saying, some people
they
get intimidated by that, but
we ain't intimidated by that. We just hate when y'all throw it in our face.
I mean, that can't be intimidating.
It's a difference.
Especially if we walk up to a whole bunch of them and they say, dang, you ugly. Like, my heart.
That could be a conversation starter, but am I really like?
My heart.
Like, am I really like? What you mean?
What you mean?
I've been and Lord, Hot Rod is a very traditional man. And I was like, in 2023, like, there are some traditions. Like, I get how you said mixed. Like, my boyfriend is mixed. Like, he does pay predominantly all the bills. But if I say I want to pay something, he wouldn't mind. But it's just like, that's his thing. Like, he pays bills. Like, he's established. That's what he do. And if we go on to dinner, like, he'll pay. But if I say I want to pay, he's like, okay, that's fine. But it's not so we gonna split this 50-50, right? Like, it's never that. It's like, it's tradition. Yeah, like, it's not we gonna split this, right? If I say, hey, I want to pay, he's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I want to pay. And he's like, okay, cool, you pay.
Like, what kind?
The one, 50-50.
Like, rent and stuff like, or just
it
food?
ain't, I don't feel, I guess because, and it also go how you was raised. I was raised with my mom and my daddy. My daddy was the provider. My daddy provided.
But look how long my mother was.
They still together, right?
They still married.
Exactly, but still.
I guarantee you provide everything now. I mean,
yeah, it still is. Like, she took care of us. She didn't, and that's why a lot of times she'd be like,
you do what?
You do what?
Exactly, you pay what?
And she looked because she know, and it's not that times ain't changed. It's people that be changing. People, it's still the same foundation. I mean, it's just people that try to change it and switch it up.
I mean, I feel like time changed. She ain't the same person that was.
But no, not like price wise. I get what you're saying. People have changed, as in how there isn't a mother and a father in the household anymore. It's mother here, father here, co-parenting like that.
Right.
But that's the fact that people have changed, because you done slept with somebody who you, I guess, decided that it ain't gonna work with, but y'all got a baby, so y'all have to make it work. Whereas when men, like back in, I won't say back in the day, but men and women would get married and then decided they wanted to have kids. It's the complete opposite. Y'all done slipped up. Now you got a baby. Now you got to figure out if you want to be with this person, or like you did, you decided, yeah, I would have a baby with this person. And then if it don't work, it's fine. My baby always gonna be taken care of. But that wasn't always the case. It was, people, grandmama, great grandmama had like 16 kids.
But they didn't go nowhere.
They just took care of the house. But I'm sure that like her mom probably worked or whatever, but she didn't have to. That's the beauty, to not have to.
Shit like that. It was amazing.
It was just
like he made sure his family was taken care of.
My granddad paid everything. My grandma didn't know how to drive. She did.
Look, not she did not. But that's true, yeah, because he would take her wherever she had to go.
But it can also handicap you as an individual. And I told my mom that, I said, my daddy handicapped you because it was stuff she wanted to do, but she was just
what she need to do?
She wanted to finish school. I'm pretty sure she was in college.
You take care of her.
But you, as a person, you want to get your own goals, your own dreams.
You want to be your own individual.
I mean, if you can't take care of her, you need to do none of that.
I don't want anybody to take care of me.
How you got all your certifications and stuff. If you had a woman who was taking care of you, and you hadn't got your certifications yet, you wouldn't even think about being cybersecurity plus and all that.
If I knew what I knew now, like, female don't take care of niggas. So I gotta get my shit.
But if you had one.
Yeah, if you had one who was like, you ain't gotta worry about
what worry about?
What kind of man?
Well, you wouldn't want to be your own individual person and just say,
she take care of everything.
But you got your LLCs for yourself. Like, you wouldn't want to just still have your own business so you can do whatever you want to do.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, if she doing everything, what I gotta do for?
So your image is based off her, because that's basically what ends up happening. You lose.
I mean, I don't do it, but I'm saying if that was what it is, well, if she take care of everything, why I need to take care of?
No, I like to be my individual person. Like,
see, that's why relationships don't work right now. Somebody got to be the main person.
No, that's fine. You can have a main person and a secondary person, but you don't have to lose your entire self to the main person.
I ain't lose myself. I mean, I can still do what I want to do, but I'm saying, as far as me taking care of everything, she do all that. So
what if she said she wasn't gonna fund your business and that's
see,
something
now we got a problem. How's
the problem? Now,
you ain't doing
taking care of the main stuff that need to be taken care of. Your business that you want to create it ain't a necessity. It ain't lights, gas, water, food.
What am I creating a business for?
If you want to have your own money, because I'm sure if she's taking care of you, she's probably giving you money as your own like little allowance.
What little money she giving me?
What if she says we ain't doing the allowance no more? You need to figure out how to get your own.
Now we got a problem because you don't put me onto something new, and then you gonna take it away? Someone ain't wrong about that. But that's how females is. Female just like
to be taking care of me like.
And some people do. Yeah, some people are fine with that.
Just do for me and here and there and wine and dime me here and there, but I don't want no, cause I feel like it's a control kind of thing. Then you know what I'm saying?
you live by yourself.
Yes, me and my kids.
So what if y'all move in together and he take care of everything? You don't pay bill? I mean, you should have to.
Well,
if you move in, he would take care of everything. Both.
We're gonna have it's gonna be established to where
Is that a conversation?
Yes, like okay, you make sure you do this, and I got the kids.
Do what?
Stuff.
Oh, so,
Like you pay for like
you do all the bills.
what is this?
Just the
Whatever,
The
like
little crumb.
phone
The
bill. Like, hey,
little
we got a phone bill.
But
I get the Wi-Fi on. Yeah.
Yeah, Wi-Fi.
I mean, I get it if you move into his house, but what if y'all get a house together?
It's still the same thing.
Oh no, I ain't paying everything.
Oh, so
It's
you
the same
don't
thing.
believe it going like 50-50?
No, them days over with. Ain't no 50.
When them days start?
Never.
Exactly.
Hey,
I'm with the 50.
he said he want his old lady to take care of him.
No, I
so he
did
stay home.
not. I did not say that.
Like, men aren't being selfish when they say they want y'all to go 50-50. Men aren't being what? Men are not being selfish when they say I want y'all to go 50-50. The problem is, like, y'all make just as much money as we do.
That
Or
is being
more.
selfish.
It doesn't make sense for me to pay everything, but you make the same money I make. If you make $50,000 a year, I make $50,000 a
It
year.
is
What
being
sense does it make for me to pay all the bills?
It is being selfish
Yeah, on your
How is it selfish?
because you're the leader.
Am
But
I?
we're equals now.
You're the leader.
But
So you're saying men and women are equals then?
do you
No.
want to be the leader?
They're not.
If I say I'm be leader, then I get it.
You're the leader.
But no, it ain't no leader these days.
So why is that?
You're
Y'all
the
with
leader.
equality.
You're the leader of your household.
If
so
men and women
no,
are
I'm not.
equal, then y'all should make. I'm gonna introduce y'all to my brother from another mother. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
You already know what's up. What's on Jamal? What's good?
You got any social media you want us to plug?
No, Facebook, IG.
That's your favorite.
What is it though?
Oh,
Because I'm gonna put it in the video.
Oh, Jamal Brunson Sr. Yeah. I don't got Snap.
The man
Okay.
of many kids.
AKA Mr. Free Crap Wednesdays.
I take care of my kids though.
There it is. That's all that counts.
I take care of my baby though.
There it is.
Oh no, we ain't gonna get off you. Don't.
Exactly. Look,
Yeah, we not done with
so
you.
what we're talking about is like what would we like for men to change?
That's fine.
Like it's a broad question. So we were
Like-
talking about
What women want us to change
To be better for them.
to
Yeah.
be better for them.
and what we were just talking about was like, you know, do you choose to have a household where you go 50-50 with your woman, or are you the primary person, like the leader of the household, you pay the main bills and then she do like cooking. I won't just say cooking, cleaning, but like cooking, cleaning, buying the groceries, like does she pick up the extra slack type thing? Or is it, you know, equality because women make about just as much as men? Should y'all just essentially like have that conversation like, hey, so I'm paying this, you paying this?
I'm speaking from past experience. I can't speak for
Exactly, that's all you got.
nobody else. I don't been that dude that paid every bill, did that. I ain't doing that again. I ain't going for that. I just can't do it. I got too
What
much.
if you were married? Even in
I still can't.
I still can't.
Cause like I'm 30. I'll be 36 in 2 months. Since I was 23, I had worked 2 full-time jobs. Yeah, I worked 2 full-time jobs, like consistently. I pay out. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna count. Like I don't do some flaw stuff. Like as far as whatever. But I always been a day one. You know, like I ain't gonna count. I used to be in the streets for real. Like.
I'm just playing Jamal.
Yeah, you already. I'm gonna keep it G. I'm gonna keep it G. That's why I got the kids I got. But I just can't do that. I don't been that dude working all night, working all day, sleeping in my car, in my job, trying to get a little. No, I can't do that. Pay all the bills and you doing. Nah, I ain't got time. So.
he has past experience.
Nah, I would never do that
You
again.
ain't gotta have bad experience. You see it on TV.
Yeah.
Female
But you
DBC.
say you want somebody to take care of you.
I did not say that.
I don't want nobody to take
I
care of
ain't
you.
say that.
I don't want nobody to take care of you, but you gotta meet me halfway though.
I ain't
Like,
say that. Why did I
If
say
I'm
that?
with her, I ain't do expect her to, you know.
He said if he
Arguably take care of
if
me.
you had a woman taking care, you had a woman taking care of you. You say you wouldn't work.
I
you wouldn't do
said
that, but you-
if she doing all that, what I
you
doing
have-
for?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. But I mean, you do it.
I ain't going for it.
You do it.
Right.
So-
you ain't gonna go for it either.
My rebuttal was women
No,
make the same
I got
thing
folks
men
with
make, but still
They
want
would
men
do
to
it
take
too.
care of
And
you.
I'm worried about females.
How does that make sense?
You about to go on me.
It don't make no sense, bro.
If you make $50,000 a year and she make $50,000 a year, but it's still
What?
your
Why is
responsibility to take
$50
care of
for?
everything.
You got 50, man.
That
You
makes
better
no
spend
sense.
a bitch.
This is a year, so
You can't have.
I don't care how much I make.
Not that
though.
great.
If I take care of everything, you'll stay the whole year.
Man,
I don't work. Like I don't work all night. Got off, worked and got off. You was off, and I had to. I don't even know how to cook like that for real. My kid was hungry. I had to cook some hamburger. Help her. I was like,
So,
I'm saying like,
See,
I
that
don't done that
crazy
before, bro.
I
Like,
wouldn't say that. I don't know if she worked or not, but if
she
you,
did work.
but
She
if
did
you-
all that day.
Yeah, but yeah, if you was off, like,
That's what
if
I'm
you
saying.
off, that you had to clean up the house,
Yeah,
cook a little
like,
bit.
I ain't going for
it. She might was tired.
Oh, what?
He was tired.
I ain't tired.
He just worked like 3 days straight.
No.
Cause it's been time where I've been out the whole week. Get what? If I don't want to cook, I'm not gonna cook. I'm gonna make sure my kid has something to
I
eat.
wanna eat
I'm gonna order something.
I can't speak on nobody else because I can't cap like for every.
I mean, how hard is it just if you already making something for kids just to pack up something to the side for the dude? Like if you going to work. I mean, it really won't take a couple
We ain't even talking about that.
I can't. I agree. You might be right, Shannon, but at the same time, like I think I can't. I'm speaking for me. I don't talk off.
You can speak for us.
No, I'm saying these last 11 years feel like 30 because I literally the time I literally like get off, wash my ass, and go to work. Might take a, you know what I'm saying? So like 11 years feel like 30 for me.
Exactly.
So like damn, you got to do something, dog. I ain't going.
Y'all
for
get away with bare minimum.
That's understandable.
I ain't going for it, bro.
Like you, if you get with somebody else, you like, hey, this, like you'll lay down the ground rules
Yeah,
before you
like,
even
hey.
get running. That makes sense.
I ain't going
But if
for
y'all just kind of kicking it and then y'all happen to move in together and you ain't like
Happy to
made
move in
it.
And
Cause you done had a baby.
And then we hunting, and then you go, then you folk gonna make me hit me on top of my head, and pay these crazy ass numbers.
Exactly.
So what I'm saying, so it's really like no.
See, he got experience, so he already
You
know
know what
how
I'm
to
saying?
play
You
the
take
game.
it on that person.
No, I'm not taking that nobody, but I'm just speaking for like, listen, I'm gonna be straight up with you, like I
Just
just
like
like
I ain't gonna never be on child.
if I'm dating you
You
like
go above me young.
I would go and beyond,
I
man.
ain't doing it. I ain't doing
Right.
it.
Man, last time I got my lad, people like he's so man, man. It ain't never been about the money with me. It was just like for me, it was like damn, why you trying me like that? My lad baby don't pay my child support. I'm paying half her rent, and I got 20 child support. I was literally paying half her rent.
So you got too many.
See what I'm saying? But it was just like, why, bro? Like it's all been a principle for me.
How many
Though.
kids you got?
I have 4 kids, about 3 weeks.
Damn, but wrong
That ain't bad. Yeah, my brother got more than that shit. 4 kids.
But I always like been a day one dad. But you know, it is what it is at this point. Nah, I'm got older now, like little,
You know,
but
now just do what you have
yeah,
to
do
do.
what I gotta do now. But you be like, damn, me sitting that chair, like, damn. And I still be having to, do that. But it is what it is at this point, man. Ain't point getting mad about it no more now, but yeah.
I feel like as long as the conversation has been had, I mean, it is what it is.
I mean,
Especially if you
Yeah,
are going to live
Yeah,
together.
what?
He just had a little boy. I have no kids.
but
right
still, I ain't going for none of that. I don't care how many kids I
How
got.
your little boy up?
What?
Oh.
Sam the rich one.
Just tell your good side, man.
See, but
Let's take the suit out, what?
I'm not communicate.
Yeah.
Y'all can be fucking anything and just be like,
Exactly.
No,
I ain't gonna lie, man. Man.
when you had your first kid?
I had my first child at 23. I was saying
See,
college.
I'm 29. I did mine when I was 27.
Yeah.
I had my first
See,
child.
I ain't playing them.
So, what I was gonna ask, like, men are really good at not complaining, but we adapt to a situation.
Y'all
Yeah.
complain, but y'all don't complain.
Yeah, like it's like okay,
We complain
if
to
you
each
come
other.
as a dude and be like, okay, why can't you do this? Okay, men are gonna have gotten to the point where we're so used to doing the stuff that women traditionally do that it's like, okay, why should I get married then? I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I don't want to get married because the things I want my wife to do, they don't even want to do anymore.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared of you, man. My dad told me that's worth thing.
You been married
I ain't
before?
never been married.
I ain't been married.
I'll get married again.
I have.
Oh,
I would before, yeah.
I will.
I would think I would married again
I'm
too.
not gonna let one
It benefit
person
you.
like it's still like it's when it's with the right person, it's a beautiful thing.
It benefit
I'm
you.
scared.
It ain't even gotta be a benefit, cause to me, like, I wouldn't even mind.
I stand in the game from getting married. That's my personal opinion.
I just feel like
I'm gonna lose
until-
everything.
Well, no, this is the
Until
thing.
like divorce is more fair for men because I went and did the research. 90% of divorces end up favorable for women.
Yeah, that's what I'm
90%.
saying.
It all depends on who get there.
It
It depends on who get there
depends
first.
on-
I can't. Again, I'm speaking for me. I don't know about
Speak for
everybody
That's
else.
actual numbers.
I don't care. I don't know everybody. I don't know what people.
Because the woman
I don't listen. I'm
But
wrong.
70% of divorces
Hey,
are
Everybody can't talk at the same time.
It don't benefit me, dog.
See,
I'm just being
So
real.
if the marriage don't benefit you,
what's the point?
What's the point?
What's the point?
What's the point?
So
You
what,
benefit
If you
you.
want to get married,
Well, don't give them what you want.
so what are you not benefiting from?
One of these one of y'all ain't got.
What if you know it?
Again, I'm speaking for myself.
Speak for us.
I can't speak for y'all because I don't know what y'all pocket looking like. I don't know what y'all got going on.
I ain't
I don't know what
broke.
y'all on. I don't know what
Nah,
y'all.
you can talk about
I'm saying, for me, I'm saying what type of motion I got going on, what I got going on. If I get married and we break up, you gonna say have everything I got. I'm already paying 2 bags a month child support.
Listen to this. Why don't you do a prenup? Prenups protect everybody, whether you got shit or not. Like you can sign a prenup having $1 in your pocket or having a Fortune 500 company, and if it don't work, y'all leave with whatever you came with. Like having a prenup is real because if you really love that person and they say they want to get married, you can have a conversation. Well, I got a lot that I'm trying to protect. Not saying that you even gonna do nothing like this, but I need to protect me. And if that person really love you, they gonna be like, okay, cool, because then I feel like that'll inspire that person to be like, well, I need to get some shit about myself. If I sign this prenup, if we leave, we leave.
Yeah,
I'm glad I researched
I would
that.
have to do that. I would have to do that.
I'm glad I researched what Sam said. Sam said, why don't you get a prenup and then everybody just leave what they
Came
came
with.
with.
Yeah.
That's easy, the easy part. The problem is what y'all got together. Kids, house, cars, anything that y'all got together has to be split up.
It doesn't have to because it all depends.
I swear to God, if a girl tells me she pregnant, I swear to God I'm running away. Okay? I'm going like Mexico somewhere.
Like the thing is, you can set that already because if y'all don't have to get a house together. If you get in a prenup,
If you married.
What you gonna say about?
the house can be either one person's name or the other person's name because you have a prenup and that's not how I'm telling you. I was married. I know how to.
But somebody get screwed though. Cause what if you married? I get the house in my name and we broke up. Oh, get out my house. You
But how do
can't
y'all
go.
Y'all been together 4 years. Y'all been living in the same house. Okay, whatever. Now you get out.
Been paying
You
you got screwed though. You feel
That's
me?
only if you get a divorce. Like, what you don't realize, nobody can kick you out of your house. If you live somewhere and you get mail there, they cannot kick you out. If they try to kick you out, you call the police. The police are like, you can't kick them out. You have to lawfully evict them.
No, you gotta have like certain day and then.
Yeah, 30 days. They have to lawfully evict you, and in that 30 days,
But still, you still ain't legally. After 30 days over with. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's a 30-day lawfully eviction.
Yeah, your name ain't on that. Your name ain't on that.
Yeah, your name ain't on it. Then they still can't kick you out because if you get mailed to a place that is your dwelling, you live there. Your name ain't gotta be.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm acting a fool if I get kicked out of my house and then another nigga move in.
Hold on.
Why we even gotta do that?
Before we even get into the prenup thing,
Y'all pay the bills.
If
That's pay the bills at no more.
I'm saying if I can't trust you, well, if I gotta say let's get a prenup, I don't want to do it anyway.
Thanks. But I gotta have it.
That means I can't trust you.
That's a double-edged sword. He's like, you don't want to marry me, but you say you don't want to do a prenup.
I gotta have that prenup.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like to me, a prenup just.
I can't take no more losses, dog.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
our problem is men don't like getting legal people into their relationship.
Yeah.
Women don't mind going to
That's
those
the
legal
problem.
people and getting them involved.
That's the problem.
And you don't realize these legal people are your best friends. They're gonna have your best
Exactly. That's the
interest
problem.
at heart.
And they ain't gonna take sides either.
Man, shit.
Because it's all about who, like, you sit down and have, well, one, before you even get married, if you have marriage counseling, which you're supposed to do, they go over all the steps of this before you even decide. Because in marriage counseling, they'll even tell you if you even should marry this
Well, I
person.
wasn't even married, so but I'm going out what times, all the times I want.
Yeah, like marriage
How
counseling,
they even
like,
show them the kids.
They went to court on you.
Yeah, man.
See, if you were
I
to court
still
on
can't
them,
believe.
if you were to court on them, so it'd be a different thing.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe men get married forever to be forever with somebody, or do you think women get married to be with somebody forever?
It's supposed to be forever. When I got married, I thought it was gonna be forever.
I want to be forever too, man.
Because from what we've researched is that women are getting married because they're being taken care of, while men are the ones who think it's permanent. But the problem with that is
That makes sense
women
what you're saying too.
women can literally, for whatever reason, well, it's hot today, I want to get divorced.
I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. I'm gonna get out here.
you have 5 reasons to get married. When you fill out, well, to get divorced. When you fill out a divorce application, they give you 5 reasons. The most used reason is irreconcilable differences.
Yes.
Which means we could not come to an agreement, therefore we don't want to be together anymore. Now, when you do irreconcilable differences, you have to list out what these differences are, and the court has to say if that's actually granted or not. So when you try to say irreconcilable differences and give your list. If the judge don't even deem that, your divorce won't be approved. So you can't just submit a divorce application. It's gonna be
irreconcilable differences is a really vague description.
Are you listening? That's why they make you write out what your irreconcilable differences are. You can't leave it blank, or they're not even gonna take your application.
But I hear you. Divorce, you just separate.
Yeah, you could just separate. You could legally separate, and that'll make your life a lot easier. Because legally you're still married, but you're in a separation, therefore.
And we come from a generation where we're watching 8 out of 10 relationships in divorce. And it's like, as the guys that aren't married, you're looking at, okay, 10 of my homeboys is married, 8 of them got divorced. If I get married, what section am I gonna fall in? You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't even be looking at them other girls. Why you comparing yourself to them?
But we compare relationships to other people.
We gotta work this out. It's one and done for me.
Married for 50 years.
I'm sorry, it's one and done.
But I'm watching my mom and dad, they got divorced after 20 years. And now I'm watching my sister.
I think it's one and done.
My brother get divorced after 2 years.
You did what the best thing you do and have baby with the big.
It's one and done with me.
So exactly. So
I went with 2 and 1. I ain't get one. I don't know what that was.
If you can't deal with it,
I just keep it 100. I just keep it 100, bro.
I'm saying if you can't work out with your baby
Then
mama,
you gotta ask yourself too, what state of mind were you in when you got married?
Exactly.
Because each year it's a different level.
Most niggas get married because the female want to get married.
Where were you at mentally when you got married?
I don't know, probably like 80% of niggas get married because it's like she feel like the woman pressure him. Like real talk. I think a lot of dudes get married because they just
that and that you have a sense of wanting to take care of your family.
Yeah.
Like
family.
I
ain't say fuck the kid, fuck that
kids. I don't know somebody else like what we gonna do? I'm like, okay, nah. I just know I ain't gonna marry you. You know what?
I ain't never pressured nobody to do nothing.
And me,
because
when I got
the
married,
next person gonna do whatever you don't do. And
my boyfriend asked me to marry him, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like it wasn't. I was 18. I wasn't thinking about marriage, but he was. I was like, oh, okay. Well, let's see what we can do then.
See,
like,
you one of a kind.
Like. If you ask me, cool,
let's do it.
I don't know.
I ain't like, so when we gonna get married? You been
I'm
there
still
5 years.
scared, man. I'm still.
Story in New York.
How long you been in Georgia?
It gotta be about North women because how long?
Since I was 11.
Oh, when you a Georgia resident, baby?
No, my birth certificate is very much full.
How old are you?
Like it's very, I'm 27.
Oh, you Georgia, baby.
Yeah, no. I go back every year.
Oh, so you ready to get married?
I didn't
say that.
Let go, let do it.
I ain't say that. It ain't been but 2 years, so no.
No. 2 years. Yeah.
Since you got a divorce?
I'm a little bit. Oh, 7 years for me. I'm very far removed.
Oh, you been married now, wrong? 5, 6 years.
How long?
About 6.
Oh yeah, I've been divorced longer than you've been married.
Shit, I ain't even with it.
Nah, hey, we ain't gonna talk about my marriage.
You got it.
I'm saying know what's going on.
You straight? Y'all Gucci? Y'all Gucci? You Gucci?
No. Like,
y'all want to break up?
Listen,
you gotta be.
When I tell you, when I got divorced, I said I'm gonna try this shit one time. If that shit don't work out, because of the repercussions of what I see with my family and everybody else that get divorced, it's too much of a risk to go back and do it again. Even if let's say I meet Shannon and she's the perfect woman in the world. She cook for you, clean for you, take care of kids, whatever. Don't mind about your history, whatever. Just the fact that she could switch at any moment.
Yeah.
At any moment for whatever reason. It's scary enough to like.
That would scare me though.
That's the thing, you don't never know. People change.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't know how perfect Sam is. But imagine being married to her for 2 years and then all of a sudden she switch up on you.
But why she switched up?
Exactly, that's the point.
If I ain't switched up and you switch up, hey,
I know why I switched up. I had a reason why. And that's just like with kids. Kids act out when they want attention. Same thing with grown folks.
No, grown women. Ain't that for you?
Grown people, they act out when they want attention.
If you switching up and I ain't did that, I'm gonna be tripping, dog.
Now, if you did that, then that's a problem.
Cause he might be a new nigga or something.
You wanna know what my main problem is?
What?
Okay, what's wrong with you?
Nothing.
That. Okay, don't come to me later on and say what's wrong with you. I asked you straight up, you didn't tell me.
And that's what we always say, communication.
Why y'all do that,
is key.
though?
You want me to tell you? I don't say that. If you ask me what's wrong,
You didn't answer it right then. Don't come at me later.
9 times out of 10, I probably done told you already. You just didn't
no.
damn hear me when I said it the first time. So
You didn't
now
say
if you
that.
want to ask me again, it's gonna be the
You didn't
same
say
thing. Repeat myself.
I mean, I get that. If you already told me,
Oh
then-
no, somebody.
I
So
get
that's probably why.
I get it. If you
Like
already
I
told
said,
me,
people got 10,000 things to worry about nowadays.
I gotta worry about how
I remind
he
you,
did,
hey,
how
yo,
he
I got issue, blah, 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 blah. Adult conversation, it really isn't that hard to have.
Yeah.
And like, I respect somebody that literally will tell me what's wrong and be like, let's work on it right now. Instead of putting it on the shelf and be like, not telling me and be like, well, I just think it's funny how, as soon as you say that, I'm like, don't talk to me.
But if that's her way of communicating, you should know that. Like, yes, it may come off in a semi-petty way, but if that's the only way she can communicate, you should be able to at least listen and not take it personally so you can hear what she's saying and then be like, okay, I get what you're saying, but I don't like how you delivering this to me right now. Like, can you say it to me?
I agree with that. I agree.
Because it's disrespectful, but if that's the only way she know how to communicate, because she already got communication issues,
I agree
you
with
as
that.
a man
Because
should be
sometimes
able
it
to
ain't what
say,
you say, it's how you say
it's
it. I'm
how
big
you
on that
say
shit,
it.
dog. I ain't
Exactly.
gonna lie, you about to talk to me crazy, dog. I
Yeah,
don't care
and
who
then-
you is,
but-
dog.
if you
I ain't
really
going for
trying
that.
to make this work, you can be like, okay, first of all, you ain't gotta say it like that. Like, I
Bingo.
get what you're saying, but can
She
we
on point, dog.
can we talk about it like
What's
an
your
adult?
goals?
That's how I tell
She
them.
on
Like, when my boyfriend get a little sideways, I'm
Uh-huh.
like, I understand that you're upset right now, but like, you really talking to me sideways,
Thank you,
and
see?
I want to swing on you. He be like,
Hey.
all right, you right, and I'm like, okay, so let's
see,
let's
but
talk about it.
somebody
But-
be that big person.
Is that and that's ultimately what it is. Somebody has to be the bigger person because
You're right.
when
But
you're
sometimes
upset
you
and
get
you're
tired of
feeling,
being the bigger person.
it is. Sometimes you're upset and you're in your feelings and you can't do that.
It be
But-
stubborn people. Too many, like, a lot of times, too many stubborn people be going together. Like,
Yeah, and that's another thing too. And you don't realize that them people that you're stubborn till you get into an argument. You like,
nah, you know you stubborn, nah. You know you ain't gotta give nobody know you stubborn.
I mean,
it don't take
you might
You know
stubborn,
you stubborn, dog.
but you don't know if they stubborn or
You
not.
know what I'm saying? You don't about somebody else, but you know yourself.
well, I'm saying the other person you won't know till you like
Yeah,
you had that
yeah,
big
yeah,
fall
yeah.
out, and you like.
But that's
damn.
one of the egos and
See, that's just like me. I tell anybody, it's my way and always with me.
See,
You ain't gonna do it.
I ain't even like that. Nah. I ain't that. I ain't that.
Big out of dough.
You ain't gonna get right, get low.
No, I ain't that cut though. Nah, I'm a
Bro,
cut
I'm
though
telling you,
nigga.
am I playing?
You ain't playing.
I'm a cut though nigga, but I ain't that cut though. Like
Shit,
that.
I'm gonna let you know off the rip. I ain't gonna even waste your
I
time.
think the most disrespectful thing a woman can do is put her hands on a man.
No, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's
I got
Because
several-
if I do the same thing to her,
Going to jail.
I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
That way you just bear hug.
no,
What you did to get
I don't got, man. I don't got.
nothing.
Man, I don't got.
Why you say that?
I'm a firm believer that nobody should put their hands on
They
your woman. But if a woman crosses that line, she deserves to get smacked. Plain and simple.
You can't just say it's my will. How
Why?
That's not. Nah.
See, now you been on for her.
No, it ain't got to do with something. It's just
What's
like.
up? I ain't talking about her. I'm just saying.
No, you gotta just cut. You gotta like. I gotta meet you halfway, bro. I gotta meet you halfway.
It's a give
I
and
just
take.
can't.
Why I gotta meet you
I just can't be
halfway?
like, oh, it's my way or if
You either gonna do it or you ain't. Yeah, I'm fine.
I ain't even like that,
You in a
dog.
relationship?
Not right now.
Then why?
I ain't even like
But
that.
I ain't playing. Hey, we still cool to today.
I ain't never been like that.
So
But
it's your way,
I've been playing all my
I
life.
mean, yeah, of course you get away. But I'm saying, if I want something done, you either gonna do it or you ain't.
Nah, bro, I compromise a little bit. Nah, damn. Yeah,
For what?
Cause it's like
She gonna do it for you when
you might want to be by yourself if you're gonna be like that.
But she ain't gonna do it for you when you get like that.
So you know what I'm?
She ain't gonna do it for you. Like, let's say roles change. She gonna be like, either you gonna do it, I'm gonna get another
Yeah,
to do it.
I will agree with that though. Women
Don't do it for you.
Women don't talk to dudes that are below their like dudes are building me all day long. Women, it's rare.
I told you
It's rare for real. For real though, a man will talk to a woman out of
How long you gonna take care of your man before you be like, all right, now you need to do
Yeah,
something?
fast.
It depends on what he's trying to do. Like, if he's
A
trying
man will talk to a woman that ain't got no shit.
How much you believe in that?
It's serious.
I won't necessarily say that because when I was married and when he started his business, I was helping him.
What if it didn't go the way he wanted to?
I already had told him.
You told him what?
Told him what?
See?
Oh, tell him what you tell him. What you tell him?
No, what did you tell him?
Now, did you give him a timeline? Did you say, hey, like, you need to try to get this
I was
done?
just like, you want to, this your dream, this is what you want to do, you want to start your business up. I'm going to help you. I'm going to make sure, like,
But if it didn't work, what did?
but you need to make sure you keep it good over here where you was at because you can go back and shit don't fall through.
That's true.
That's still like what I asked
That's
you.
smart. That's smart.
That's
But
what I
I
asked
didn't
you though.
never just be like, no, like, I ain't finna help do this. Like, you can't be
That
the
what, you're not answering the question.
What did you ask?
Alright, he tried to start a business. How long would you gonna help him if it didn't?
If I see the business ain't going the way it needs to be going, then I'm finna pull back.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna give you about 7 months. 7 months. After that,
maybe a full year. After that, it's
I can't give you that. I got too many children. Cause my 4 kids on top of that, I'm just saying, this ain't no shade.
Yeah.
Ain't no shade to anybody. Like, I was just 100, bro. I can't, I'm already losing money.
I'm at a point now, cause I'm getting older. I can't build no more niggas up. Like, at this point, women cause you build them up, then they build up for the next one. I'm not doing that.
I don't know the numbers though. When you start a business, you know how long it usually takes to see a profit from your business?
And not long when you got social media.
But I think
the average is about 3 years.
Working at y'all and doing that business at the same time.
That's what I was.
He said you got him.
Yeah, I did.
See, that's
what I get. But see, everybody don't think like that. I swear to God, y'all think I'm lying. But Shannon know I ain't lying. I can hit the lottery for $1 million right now. I'm going to work tomorrow.
Exactly.
That's just how I am. And Shannon know I ain't lying. Shannon ain't lying.
I'm saying, what if you was a nigga? And you were trying to get your own shit off the ground. And she said, I got you until you get. I'm
going to do both though.
So what if you want to do both? You want to
because that shit might not work.
Yeah.
This shit might not work, dog. I'm always thinking what's the worst that can happen. So even if, like, I think this shit might pop, but at the same time, man, let me make sure I got that shit coming in.
But if she say she got you, why you gotta worry about it? Why you worried about it? She got you.
I'm really living like this, though. No, listen. I'm really like right now.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Right now I work 2 jobs. I don't have to, bro. Like I got some shit going on. Like every week, I know I'm straight.
I'm saying though,
just the dog in me.
I get that.
You need these 2 checks.
I get what you're saying, but that's you being a man. This
whether I'm being a woman or not, bro. It's just the dog in me. This shit can stop at any time. This shit can stop at any time. This shit can go left. This shit can go left at any time.
I get that. But I'm saying, if I'm with you and you tell me, hey, babe, I got you until your business pop off, and then like 6 months in, you say,
nah, I'm gonna say I got you, but damn, like, say my girl open a hair salon.
What are you talking about you?
Nobody saying, I'm speaking in general, like, damn, I need to see some sales or something, goddamn. I can't keep just I can't keep funneling money in this business. I ride by, I see 1 client and that shit. Month 7, 2 people and that shit. I don't know about this now. You get what I'm saying? Like, some got a shake, man.
Do I need to promote for you?
So
like Facebook? Like, what we doing?
Yeah, some got a shake.
I mean, like I said, I get what you saying, but we ain't talking about we talking about female. So if she
gonna take like I'm thinking.
Woman telling him she got.
She gonna think like I'm thinking.
Why you won't pull back?
Yeah,
she gonna think
focus on your business.
She gonna think like I'm thinking, dog.
I'm talking about women in general. If you tell me you got me, I'm gonna focus on my business.
Cause it's just somebody. Nah, man.
I just can't. I can't just say. I just like you shouldn't do that, bro.
You're not gonna do that.
What you mean?
What you mean?
So you mean tell me? So if y'all 2 were married and you said,
and she tell me she got me as my wife, I feel like you got me.
Nah.
So if I gotta have better,
there's something inside you as a man be like, I can't. I just be. I gotta have my own money, dog. I can't. Man, let me get $20 to get a haircut.
Hold on. I ain't saying that.
If it's from the ground, you ain't got no money.
That's like me.
But if it's from the ground and you ain't got no money saved up.
I got my money saved up, but I'm saying, like, the house we got, the bill still gonna come. So if you say I got the bill,
me saying I got you, meaning I'm taking care of everything while we letting your shit grow. To me, that's what that means, right?
Yeah.
Nah, I can't let on.
That means she got mortgage, she got all.
I let my baby woman sign. I ain't gonna cap. My credit was bad in like 2013. My baby woman sign her name on the car. Every time she get mad, bring my shit home. Bro, I would never let no woman get no power over me on anything, bro.
See that? We ain't talking about that. We talking marriage. If you can't trust her,
but I'm talking about as a man, I can't be like.
I get what you saying.
I can't do it, dog.
I get what you saying.
It's about somebody having power over you. Like I think I told you before. Like while I was transitioning into a new apartment.
Where y'all get that power stuff from?
No, you know what? Hold on a second. Like Cartel, I like since I had an apartment in my name, so I couldn't get another one until I was done with the lease over there. So my wife put me in her name. What happened as soon as we got into place? As soon as we got in the fight,
that could you let her
shit. Yeah, my hold on. I paid the rent, I paid the light
smoke part, man. I was at the food. That's
Y'all ain't get what I'm saying though. I get where you come from.
I've never been disrespectful like that. I've never said that to nobody. But for now on, because I learned my lesson, I'll say that shit now. Like, hell,
I'm saying we got a house together.
If you're the primary breadwinner, you're the one who holds all the power.
Why?
Plain and simple.
Cause you
I feel
ain't.
like the conversations you gotta be had, cause I feel like we assume that, cause like that's honestly not the case if you've had the real conversation about.
Cause
what we
again,
bring
that's
to
just like my baby mama and me. I started my own business. She held me down. I mean, I got all the equipment and stuff, but she was paying bills. That he ain't
Like
gonna-
that,
No, I'm saying I'll focus on my business.
I can't find nobody that don't. I can't find nobody that
What they gonna be doing?
No, I
If
can't.
they care about you, they gonna do what they
Nah,
gotta do.
bro. Everybody going for that. Everybody going for that.
So you telling me if your husband or your ex-husband say he gonna do something, you will?
Look, he built different. He
no.
just went.
nah,
Just
bro.
the work in him. He
What
ain't
you
finna. It
I ain't
just,
like I left her hanging on there.
Nah, everybody going for that, dog.
I'm about what
you
Jamal
mean?
said.
Ain't nobody going for
I'm
that.
working my job.
I be working my job.
I gotta have my own.
I gotta have my own bread. I
you
gotta have.
never know.
I gotta have
When
everything.
your business come off,
profit.
Yeah, when the business pop out, when it, like for me, that bitch gotta take off. Like I'm in like Paris somewhere, bro. Take off. It can't take off like a couple of that. Nah, that bitch gotta like really take off.
Man.
But in the meantime, I need that guaranteed check to hit at 7:30 a.m. every Thursday. What you mean? Why?
I mean,
Cause that shit can flop at any moment and you
don't
fucked
never
up.
you know job.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna keep my job.
Keep your job.
I'm gonna keep my job, bro. I'm gonna keep my job.
Man, I know too many entrepreneurs that don't start the job and start their own shit.
But and speaking of that though, everybody do entrepreneurs. Man, I know a lot of entrepreneurs broke. I know a lot of people. I don't hate on nobody. When you're an entrepreneur, you're
I
not.
know.